Welcome back. Let us continue solving our exam paper of 2021. Question number 11 here. The tally chart shown below represents students' mathematics quiz results out of 10. So first of all, the table is given to you in tally chart, so we have to know the exact number, what is here. This means just one. What about the second one? Those who scored, like this one is result, the first row. The first column, the first column it's a result, their result. Those who score 4 is just 1. Scoring 5, you can count. This means 1, 2, 3, 4. If there is a bar here, it's going to be 5. So this is the same as 5. And the third one, 5, 5, and 2, 12. And the next one, those who score 7, 5 and 1, which is 6. Again, here, those who scored 8 is 5 and 4, 9. And here 3, finally 2. What will be the total? By adding, you can check. No confusion here, it's 1. So 1 in 5, 6, 6, 12, 18, 18, 6, 24, 24, 9, 33, 33, 3, 36, 36, and 2, 38. That's going to be the total. Okay, now let us see the choice. It says, assuming that all students in the class have taken the quiz, which one of the following is not true? A, the total number of students are 38. Yes, that is true, we got it here. 12 students scored 6. The 6 are 12, that's correct again. And C, 5 students scored 7. Those scored 7, they are not 5, as you see. It must be 6, so this is wrong. What about D, 2 students scored 10? Yes, we got it already. So the answer will be necessarily C. Next question. It says the following pie chart shows the percentage distribution expense for living of some family. Okay, so school payment 25% of the salary, house rent is 20%, fuel is 15%. What is the total? What is the central angle for the sector corresponding to the expenditure for fuel? We are asked to find the central angle for fuel. By the way, the 100% is the same as the 360 degree. The total is 100% in percentage, in degree 360 because it's full circle. So the 100%, if it is 360 degree, what will be the 15%? You can do it in crisscross this way. Because the fuel is, it is 15%, it's given to you. What is the central angle sector corresponding to the expenditure for fuel? We are asked this one. So the 100% means the total percentage, necessarily it will be 100%. How many degrees it is? 360 degree. How do I know? Because it's just full circle. But the fuel in percentage it's given to you. We are asked to find in degree. So we can use crisscross here. So 100% times just x is equal to 360 times 15%, you can see. Then divide both sides by 100%. Then cut it and get the x. You can cancel percent by percent and you can cut 1 0 by 1 0 here. And then by 5, 2, this by 5, which will be 3. Again, this by 2, 1, this by 2, 18. Then 18 times 3. 18 times 3 will be 54. 54 means the degree. So the answer will be B. Next question. The mean score of a student result for maths, English, and social studies, civics, and Amharic was 90. And the mean score for physics, chemistry, biology was 84. So what was the mean score of all the 8 subjects? What to do here? First one, how many subjects are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subjects. That means the sum of the mean of the 5 means sum of 5 divided by 5. Okay? Each mathematics, he has some score in English, social studies, civics, and Amharic. All of them will be added, then divided by 5. So what do I say? The sum of 5. Okay, let's say it by x. Let me represent it by x. I can say the sum of 5, let's say it is x. And the next, the other one, the other 3 subjects are there. Physics, chemistry, and biology. So let's say sum of 3 will be y. Now what's given to you? X over 5, it's given to you how many? 90. The mean of the 5 subject means sum of 5 divided by 5. Sum of 5 we represent already by x here, as you see. So let's write this one in another color to make it somehow clear. This one you need to be clear here. Sum of 5 is equal to x, and the sum of the 3, let's say y. And the other, what from here we can get the x. The x is equal to, by crisscross, this means over 1. 5 times 90 will be 450. Again, y over 3 also given to you. How many? It's going to be 84 given. So by crisscross you can get the y value. 3 times 4, 12. You have 1. 3 times 8, 24, plus 1, 25. 252. So what was the mean of the whole? That means mean of all means the x plus the y, because x means sum of 5, y means sum of 3. So x plus 5 divided by what? Divided by 8. X plus y divided by 8. That means add them. When you add them, it will be 702 divided by 8. When you divide by 8, it's going to be 8. So it's going to be 8 when you divide. 70 divided by 8 will be 8 times. 8 times 8 will be 64. So what the remainder? You can divide by long division process. For that purpose, if you want, 702 divided by 8. We can get from here 8 times. 8 times 8 will be 64. Then you have to minus. When you minus, it will be 6 remains, and then bring the 2 again 7 times. It's going to be 7 here, 7 times. 7 times 8 will be 56. And then see the choice. 87 is found at A. So the answer will be A. Without continuing, you can stop there. So 87 point something. 87.75, obviously it's written there. So the answer will be A. So let me repeat once. What to do here? First of all, there are 5 subjects. Are there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subjects. Their mean is 90. Means add the 5, then divide by 5. That means I said sum of 5, let's say x. So x over 5 is equal to 9. The sum of the 5 means the math result, the English, the social study, the civics, and the Amharic result. Let's say x, I said here. By letting sum of 5, let it be x. That means x divided by 5 given to you 90. By crisscross, I got the x value as you see here. Second step, the 3 subjects, physics, chemistry, and biology, the average is, the average, it's given to you 84. That means let's say sum of 3 will be y. That means the 3 sum divided by 3 will be 84. By crisscross, I got the y value. Finally, the mean of the 8 subject means the sum of the 8. Sum of 3 plus sum of 5 together. Sum of 5 plus sum of 3 divided by 8. This is the mean of the 8. I can say sum of 8. Sum of 8 is equal to x plus y over 8. What is x plus y? Sum of 5 plus sum of y. Sum of 5 and sum of 3. So that's the way. Let's continue. The next question, which one of the following property of rhombus is not true? Don't forget, this kind of question, take care, is not true. First of all, let us recall rhombus. Rhombus means it's a 4-side figure, or it's a quadrilateral in which necessarily all the sides are equal. What do we know about rhombus? All the sides equal. Each side equal. The other thing, the diagonals are perpendicular. If you draw one diagonal here, another diagonal here, they will bisect each other, obviously. Bisect means the length from here to here is equal to the length from here to here. They are equal. The other one also, the other 2 lengths, this length and the next one, this one, they are equal. Diagonal bisect each other. Not only bisecting, actually, they are perpendicular each other. They will make 90 degrees. Here it's 90 degrees. So this one equal to this one. And opposite angles are also equal. What means opposite angles? The angle which is found here and this one, they are equal. And this angle also equal to this one. And adjacent angles are supplementary, consecutive angles. This one with this one, together 180. So let us see the choice, and then we'll come back to the property. First one, all sides of a rhombus equal, true. The 2 diagonals of a rhombus are equal, no. Which diagonals are equal in case of rectangle? In case of rectangle, the diagonal each other equal. This diagonal and this diagonal equal. Here, even if you see like logically, it doesn't work. Rhombus, as I said before, it's somehow slanted. So if you draw a diagonal here, it will be longer. If you draw a diagonal here, another diagonal, it will be shorter. The two diagonals cannot be equal. But see, opposite angles equal, true. Diagonals of rhombus bisect at right angle, true. So the answer will be B. Next question. Considering the parallelogram shown in the figure below, which one of the following is not true again? It's a parallelogram. Which one is not true? So first of all, if it is parallelogram, what do we know? Angle C and angle G must be equal. The reason because they are vertically opposite angles. The two lines are parallel. This line and the down are parallel. So we can consider this diagonal as a transversal. So alternate interior angles are equal. So that C and G equal. You can say C is equal to G by alternate interior angle, and the other E equal to F. Why? They are vertically opposite angles here. These two angles are vertically opposite angles. That means from the given choice, which one works? A and C is equal to G, it's given to you as D, and E is equal to F, it's given to you as A. They are equal. Okay, correct. What about C? Let us see choice D. This angle and this whole angle necessarily has to be equal. The reason, the two lines are parallel here, the upper and the lower line, and you can consider this line as a transversal, so that alternate interior angles will be equal. So angle A, we can say angle A is equal to which angle? These two angles. But first of all, what is this two angle? First angle is G. What about the other angle? This one. This one is the same as D. The reason again, I can show you. This is the blue line, and these are parallel. It's the parallelogram. Opposite sides are parallel. So the two lines parallel means you can consider this one as a transversal. So alternate interior angles are equal. So I can say this angle is the same as D. So angle A, it must be equal to D plus G. Yes, D plus G, because D plus G means the whole angle, this angle. It must be equal to this one. Because two lines are parallel and there is a transversal, you can consider this one as a transversal. So we can say that A is equal to D plus G. Again, C works. Which one doesn't work? B. Because C and D cannot be equal. You say they are equal, they are adjacent angles. No. Okay, next question. It says the measure of an exterior angle of a regular polygon is 360 degrees. Always regular polygon, exterior angle is equal to 360 over n. This is always works for regular polygon. What means regular polygon? You know, it is a polygon, any n-side polygon, all the sides and all the angles are equal. So this time we call it regular. So if it is regular, exterior angle will be calculated by the formula. So the measure of an exterior angle of a regular polygon is 360 degrees. So determine the number of sides. That means this 360 over n is given to you equal to 30. So finish it by crisscross. 30 times n will be 30n is equal to 1 times 360 will be 360. So when you divide by 30 both sides, what will happen? Let us see. Cut 0 by 0 and 36 divided by 3 will be 12. N is equal to 12. That means the number of sides of the polygon will be 12. Next question. The next question, it says a prism has hexagonal base. The base is hexagon. That means 6 sides the base. It's a prism, don't forget. Prism means, you know, it has top and bottom base, upper and lower base, but the upper and the lower base must be the same. If the upper triangle, the lower also triangle. If the upper hexagon, the lower also hexagon. The upper side here, for example, what I draw here, it's a 4-side figure. It is rectangular or square prism, we can say. But what is given is hexagonal, 6 sides. The length of each edge of the base is 5 cm, and the length of each lateral edge is 7 cm. The area of the base, okay, area base is given to you. How many? X centimeters square. Then which one of the following is not true? The volume of the prism. You know, each edge is 7. That means It's a kind of, this edge is 7. That means the height is 7. So volume means, don't forget, this is area base. Volume is equal to area base times height. The area base, it's given to you x, and the height is 7. So 7x, that's correct. The total surface area of the prism. The total surface area of the prism is, it is, so area total means, remember area total. Area total is the same as the two area base plus area lateral. What are the two area base? Just 2x, because one of the area base is x already. Plus, what about the area lateral? Area lateral means perimeter of the base times height. That's the formula. What's the perimeter of the base? Each base 5. So 5 plus 5 plus 5. 6 times you have to add, because it's hexagonal the base. So when you find the perimeter of the base, you are going to add the 5 6 times. That means 6 times 5 will be 30. Then the height will be 7. When you multiply, it will be 210. So 2x plus 210 will be the total surface area. That is again correct. C, it says the area of each lateral face. One of the face, the height, you can consider this, the height as a length, and the length, and the base will be as a width. Each base is 5. So 5 times 7 will be 35. Yes, that is correct again. Because the area of each lateral face. The face, okay, contain 7 and 5. The 5, it comes from the base, and the 7 comes from the edge. So one of the face will be like front face, you can consider like this one. This is also correct. D, the lateral surface area. Area lateral, I did it already here. It must be 210, but it says 35x. No, it doesn't work. How I get area lateral? Try to see again. Area lateral means perimeter of the base times height. How do I get the perimeter of the base? The base, each side 5 it is, and it is hexagonal. So 5 plus 5 plus, you are going to add the 5 6 times. That means 6 times 5 will be 30 times the height from the formula. So it's going to be 210. Okay, next question, number 18. It says in the figure below, ABCD is a rectangle. The larger one, what you see here, it's a rectangle, and arc AEC, this arc, it is a semicircle, and assuming pi is 22/7, the area of the shaded region. The area of the shaded means, as you see from the figure, it is the same as the area of the rectangle minus the area of the semicircle. This is a formula. From the beginning, you have to think of this. So just calculate the area of the rectangle and the area of the semicircle part by part, like one by one first. Then after that, you will substitute. The area of the rectangle. The area of the rectangle, I hope it's very easy. How do you get it? By the way, it's a semicircle means, this is a radius. This is the center, consider this center. That means from the center until here also radius. From the center until here also radius. That means this is radical 7, this is also radical 7. So what's the length from here to here? 2 radical 7 times, what about this length? Because we are trying to find the area of rectangle. This is also radical 7 because they are equal here. So times radical 7. When you make it, what do you get here? Root 7 times root 7 will be 7. You know, radical 49 means 7. You know, times 2 will be 14. That is the area of the rectangle. Minus, what about the area of the semicircle? The area of the semicircle is the same as pi r square over 2. That means pi times, because half of a circle, pi times the radius is radical 7, square it over 2. But the pi value is given to you. Instead of pi, I can write 22/7, which will be, radical 7 will be cancelled out by the square. So it's going to be 22/7 times 7/2. So cancel by 2, this by 2, 7 by 7 cancel, by 2, 1 by 2, 11. So 14 minus 11 is going to be 3. That will be the answer, which is found at A. Okay, next question. Which one of the following is not square of rational number? Okay, here this is the same as 144/100 because 2 decimal points are there after the point. This is the same as 12/10 square. 144 is a perfect square number. 100 also a perfect square number. So we can write in this form. So it's a rational number square. What about this? This also 25 over how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros we have. So that we can write it 5 over 100 square. 100 square. If you square 100, it will be 10,000. So this also, it works. What about here? When you come to here, 16 over 81 means 4 over 9 square. I can write 4 over 9 the whole square. It works. What about 3.6? 3.6 means 36 over 10. 36 we can write it 6 square, but the denominator 10 we cannot write it as a square of a number. So the answer will be C. Which one is not? The question says not square of a number. Okay. The next question again, it says between which two rational number will you find 145? This time every one of you, I think what number will comes in your which number comes in your mind is 144. 144 means it's 12. But this number is bigger than that. 145 it is not equal actually. This is less than 144. 144 is less than 100. So that means this number it has to be found between 12 and the next number. The next number, you know, when we are thinking of integers, it must be 13. So which one is the answer? Obviously, the answer must be C. So these are some of the questions selected in this video. I'm going to continue on the next video. Thank you for watching.